just cleared out the defender for the layup.
George averaging over 23 points per game. Okogie sets himself up and leaves it short from three. Leonard left for the rebound. He said he was absolutely overwhelmed with joy with the way everything went down in Toronto. Doc Rivers said it was the best one of those kind of ceremonies he's ever seen. George has 5 to account for Los Angeles' 14. Here is Towns, deep in the lane, able to flip it in.
You got to have more Towns.
Here is Teague, now playing with the second unit this season for Minnesota, as Leonard is called for the trip. That'll be the first foul on Jude. He's going to have to get it off. Does. Can't finish. That tip won't go from Harrell. And here comes Okogie.
Get it out now. You have to break.
And that is going to be a block. Count it. George has plenty of cushion to get that done.
Oh.
He'll fire in and out. Rebound Okogie. Minnesota still with enough cushion for a 2-for-1.
That's right. They're hanging in there.
Covington fakes, drives, floats, and hits. And executes the 2-for-1 night with Patrick Beverly out with a concussion. Culver squirts it to the corner. Okogie can't connect. Zubac secure.
They have good movement.
Okogie able to collect it. Shot clock fading, and he just tossed it right to George.
Well, these two guys, George and Leonard, are always going to be in the top 10 in steals.
Hey, how about that? Some points for another starter.
Uh-oh.
On a 3, and here comes Mo Harkless.
Well, Covington will always look for the nice pass.
Man gives it back to Zubac, who is fouled.
Will foul line down. You're going to get to the basket. There's limited shot blocking here, and there's very few people looking to take a charge.
And there's a travel, the third for 31 in the first half. A high in his career for any half. Okogie in the corner, no. Rebound Zubac, Minnesota is tossed it to St. Paul.
There was no way he was going to make that shot. Absolutely no way. You could see on the release of the ball.
Leonard got hit, can't lay it in, but we'll go back. Earlier I'd stated Minnesota also back-to-back. It is not. They have 4 full days off following this game. So a chance to clean up some of what they've done.
Right now, Teague has come in and given them a real good shot, Jan. You like that Okogie right there. Excellent defensive steal. And we thought that they would...
Dragging Towns away. His pull-up is off. Leonard is 0 for 7 from the floor in this second half.
Yeah, this is a good...
George off on a 3. Back tap. Ends up with Okogie.
You got to score.
Okogie lays it in.
Nice.
It's a 10-point game.
Before he stopped, so it depends upon the angle.
Leonard. That's going to be an offensive foul. 7th turnover.
Now with the 7.
And that's the 6th turnover for Leonard. Okogie throws it away. Here comes George, who has 42 points tonight. George through the lane, unable to lay it in. Underneath, loose ball grabbed by Okogie.
Give Minnesota credit. They're out-hustling them on the defensive glass, holding them to one shot.
And Towns is going to go. An 80% free throw shoot.
Teague has been terrific.
Wiggins finds Okogie. Back to Wiggins. Moving baseline. Lays it home.
Great play.
It is a 4.
Let's see what happens here now.
Leonard, trap, gets it to Harrell. Harrell cuts it across with Walton Jr.
That's it. Don't let them stop the clock.
Walton Jr. misses the second opportunity for Minnesota, and they throw it away. Robert Covington fired a BB.